no, thank you. No, thank you. So, why we just care much about why we have to just care much about life, death, illness, or age, something else. See? Because before we recognize things, see, there is nothing at all. Nothing exists. See, even what are they for human being, for us, life, aging, illness, and death are so great problem. But before recognition, even death, life, aging, illness, and death, no problem at all. No problem at all. See, once we recognize this one as I or me, then those things are going to be the problem for us. Before recognize those things, before we recognize it, before recognition, see, life, aging, or illness, and death does not exist at all. So for us, those are nothing problem at all. And this is the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. See, this is a very important thing to realize who we are. After recognition, everything's come out in our mind. See, in our mind. But that's a delusion. That is not a truth. See, people think about that is a truth. The people try to deal with the kind of a kind. See, it's a totally useless. But people don't know much about that. And that's reality. So people seriously just take care of it. Take care of those. That's entirely useless. See, before recognition, life, aging, illness, and death never exist. See, because of oneness. See? When I see this, when I face this, I simply become as it is. See, this is a true ourself. This is a reality of our true self. Simply, I just become as it. There is no separation. There is no gap between this and that. I don't know much about which is. I don't know much about which is which. That is one. So I don't know much about life, aging, illness, and death. So no problem at all. This is Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. So we have to do. See, because life, aging, illness, and death is a so great problem for human being, for us now. So once you just figure out what this is, you never have any trouble at all. Very great. Only doesn't. You can just figure out, or you can just realize what this is. And you're not gonna have any problem at all, any question at all. That's the reason Shakyamuni Buddha or patriarchs just recommend us to do that. This is a fundamental, basic question, but you will never be able to just figure out this problem, this question. Only doesn't you'll be able to do it. Hi. So we go back to today's text number 29. Life, aging, illness, and death. It says so. And Jinen Roshi just teach what Jinen Roshi teach us is something like there are four gates that no human being can avoid passing through. See, unfortunately, or very fortunately. Okay, the first gate is birth into this world. Yeah. Although this is a very strange thing. No one knows much about what the situation, what circumstance, what's kind of a condition. So we are just born. See, no one knows that. See, later we just hear what kind of baby you were, the kind of thing. Without awareness, we are just birthed into this world. We are just birthed into this world. This is a very important thing to realize who we are. At first, we don't know much about. We don't know much about when, what, whatever. Something like that. See, any kind of other things we don't know much about when we were just born. See, without awareness, we just come out in this planet, without awareness. Then something, the second gate is to grow old and become an old man. Old man. See? After that, see? The second gate going to become a problem for us. Then the third gate is to become here. Although each person is different, but also the third gate becomes the problem, question, trouble for life. Then eventually the fourth gate just come out. That is the fourth gate is that we will inevitably die. Very concrete, very great. No one be able to avoid it. See, exactly, we are completely dying. Very great. See, but the thing is, no one knows when we die. No one knows when we die. This is also very important at the aspect for realizing who we are. At the beginning, we don't know much about anything. The end, the last, we don't know much about what's happening. It's totally strange. At the beginning, we don't know much about anything. The last, the event, the final stage, we don't know much about what's happened. So why we have to we ask much about the second or third gate. See, at the first stage, see, when we are just born, we don't know much about anything. The last step, We don't know much about when we die. Why we know much about? Well, we can just realize what's going to happen right now. First, at the beginning, we don't know much about. The last, we don't know much about. Why we know much about right now? It's a very strange thing. See, this is a very important thing for us to realize who we are. See, we are just, we are completely deceived by thinking. See, right now, we don't know much about anything happens. See, without awareness, we are just simply acting. This is a reality. People don't know much about this because this is before recognition. See, these things just happen in before recognition. You never know much about what's happening before recognition. Only you know much about after recognition. See, the things of those come out. Then you'll be able to know much about what it is. That is not a truth. That is not a reality. Reality is without awareness. Without awareness, we are simply acting right now, right here. Oh. This is Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. So, without awareness, see, we are simply acting. No problem at all. See, before you know much about what's going on, then some kind of a question, trouble, will just come up in your mind. Without honesty, nothing come out. See, we don't know much about what's going on right now, right here. This is a reality. This is a reality. But unfortunately, people never be able to understand this reality, even in concept. But if you just do zazen, you'll be able to just realize this reality. See, the more you just separate from, the more you just release the thinking as soul, see, as it is, as it is, the more you just become what you're faced with. See, this is the Shakyamuni Buddha or Petra Kirkabam asked to do. See, the more you just let's go the thinking as thought as it is, the more you just become what you are faced right now. Eventually, there is no separation between this and this. See? In other words, you completely forget about everything. You completely forget about everything, even what you think of the self. There is nothing. There is nothing. There is nothing existing. Oh. This reality, we have to just see through. Otherwise, if you just try to think about anything, it's only cause you trouble. It's only cause you trouble. See, once you just become as it is, then you completely just understand, or completely just realize who you are, what the truth is. That is zazen. That's zazen. So this zazen we would like to just recommend you to do. Okay. So we live with the promise of death. Very great. Promise of death. So everybody have to die. Everyone have to die. Neither acceptable, no, not acceptable. Very great.
Good promise. That's the promise.
I promise you.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Appreciate it.
Very great. 100%. 100%. No problem. 100%. 100% guaranteed. 100%.
If not, money back.
No, thank you. So we live with the promise of death. Therefore, the Buddha gave everyone. Buddha gave everyone the proposition of how to live until we reach the fourth gate. You don't like the fourth gate?
The fourth gate.
I'll give you only fourth
It's already
gate.
there. Yeah, it's already there.
Yeah. But unfortunately, people don't like the fourth gate.
Fourth gate.
Fourth gate is such a great gate. But no one said, no, everyone said, no, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. Human being. Therefore, the Buddha gave everyone the proposition of how to live until we reach the fourth gate. So this way we'd like to just recommend you to do something. Then, if you, and as I just mentioned before, the thinking and the thought cause us trouble. Only thinking and the cause. See, you simply just recognize the death, life, illness, and aging by thinking. Only by, see, the thinking is not a reality. See, and the thinking doesn't have any substance. See, death, life, aging, illness, and death. Nothing concerns the substance at all. It's a kind of thinking. Thinking is a kind of delusion, not the truth. See, this is a very important thing. People are completely deceived by thinking of stuff. Then people just admit or accept the life, aging, illness, and death as a reality. No, that is not a reality at all. See, just simply come out in your mind. See, when you see a kind of dead person, you think, that is a that dead person. You see, but kind of dead person never say, I'm dead person. Dead.
Good morning, I'm dead today.
You say so. You say so. See, kind of person never say, I am kind of. You say, see, you are totally misunderstanding. See, if kind of person say, I'm kind of kind, but that's a reality. But that kind of person never say, he simply says that that's a delusion. That's a delusion. Okay, so that's the reason. What the Jinen say, teacher says, temple. Temple is the temple is another place. What you think about the temple? See, temple is the place where kind of the person who have a great desire to realize full year. This is a place. This place we call it temple. So you are always living in a temple right now because you have a great desire to just realize who you are. Right. That's those place we call it temple. Right. So you can just live in a temple. So simply just doesn't. Whenever you are free, see, then you'll be able to realize what's the Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. Then what kind of sort of a problem, what people just think of the life aging, you understand this. See, you completely figure out what those are. It's never have any trouble at all. Fine. Okay. Human beings were born so that they could die. Very good. See, only you just recognize this one as a human being, as what you think about, what you think of the self. See, you just recognize this one. We recognize this one as I or me, I or me or the human being. This would never say I am a human being, I am a human, whatever. See? We say so. We just recognize this one as I or me. See? Never be misunderstanding. We say so. See, we say so. Yeah. And there is a very famous story. See, Japanese very, I don't know much about in English. Rakugoka. See, what's Rakugoka? Rakugoka. Nelson, you know much about Rakugoka. Rakugo. Kind of, yeah? Comedian. Very comedian, very whatever, whoever, doesn't matter. So in the beginning of Meiji era, there is a very famous comedian named Sanyute Encho. He's a very famous comedian at that time. But his teacher is Yamaoka Teshi, very famous kendo player.
Sodo master.
Samurai. Then one day, Encho just visited the Yamaoka Sensei's house. Then the teacher just asked him to just tell the kind of rakugo, kind of a story in rakugo. named Momotaro. 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 Very famous anecdote in Japan. Then he started talking. He just started. Then sooner or later, his teacher face becoming kind of uncomfortable. Then Encho just felt very strange. Then he just asked, "What's anything wrong with my telling, saying, talking?" Then the teacher just told him, "See, you said, everybody says you are the most good fortune teller."
Storyteller.
Storyteller in Japan. But that's kind of the storyteller. My mother was good compared with you. Then Andrew just asked why my the talking is not good compared with your mother. Then teacher says you are talking as a kind of tongue. Without tongue, we never be able to talk to. But Encho is so great a storyteller. He knows much about that. The way he just started talking, kind of tongue is marvelous to him. Then he just tried to get rid of the tongue. He just started sitting. The very famous temple name is Denshu. Then one day, his master just asked him to come to his room. Then he just went to the room and opened the fusuma kind of window. Then his master said, Encho. Then Encho, he just asked, yes. Then his teacher said, you understand it? The Encho never know much about what his master said. Wakarimasen, I don't know much about. Then his master said, no, you know much about the thing. Then you just say yes. Then at the same time, his master said, Encho again. Then he just answered yes. Then at that time, he completely completely encountered true self. See? Then he said, see, before I realized this reality, I thought this one is myself. This one is the self. But at that time, yes is true self, essential self. He realized this. So what people think about this one is essential self, true self. That is a total misunderstanding. This is a delusion. You see, as Encho, just realize. See, high, yes is true ourselves. True, yes is essential self. See, when I clap my hand, when I clap my hand, you totally become this sound itself. Why do you have to be? Why do you have to be? See, you simply become as the. This one is when I clap my hand. See, at the same time, whole universe come out and then disappear. This is the reality of the universe. Whole universe come out and disappear. And this one is essential ourselves, essential self. Not this. That is Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. See, we are completely deceived by thinking ourselves. So this one is another what you think about self. This is Dharma body. This one is so so huge, uncountable, incredible. The large one, the huge one. Right. So, unfortunately, people just think of this one. This one is the self. So that's reason. See, once you just recognize this one as I or me, then at the same time, what you think about the other just coming out. Before you recognize this, nothing exists. But people never be able to understand this reality, even in concept or thinking, unfortunately. But never give up. When you just simply or sincerely do a zazen. So, as I told you, the more you do zazen, see, the more you just become as it is. Eventually, there is no separation between this and this. Become one. See, completely what you think of the self dropped away completely. Then non-self is universe. See, we are just the universe itself. Such a huge one, very great. So that's the reason. See, it's the zazen is the most valuable things for us to do. See, people never understand. Other people living something like a universe, but people don't know much about this reality. So it's all right. You only just do it. Then you'll be able to just realize this reality. We are universe. We are basically, fundamentally, we are universe itself. That's much Shakyamuni Buddha's realization is so great. Okay. So human beings were born so that they could die. See? Because, see, if you don't, if you don't listen, if you don't recognize this one as I or me, see, such a life, aging, illness, and this never come up, never happen. Once you recognize this one as I and or the self, then life, aging, illness, and this come out at the same time. You never, so you when you just completely forget about this, then life, aging else, and the death, the also drop away. Nothing, nothing existing at all. Very concrete. You don't need to worry about heart.
No.
No. Okay. So that's the reason. That's the reason Shakyamuni Buddha or the patriarchs just recommend us to do that. We are completely free. We'll be able to completely free from everything. Completely be free from everything. Nothing. None of things bother us. None of things bother us. Very great. And this is a way of activity. See, wow. What it says is, see, people just because people just recognize this one as it is. So, and at the same time, people just recognize this substance. People just recognize this other substance. But see, this one is another kind of people think about the substance. When I face to this one, just come out without any reason. When I just face this one completely disappears because this one doesn't have any substance at all. See, but the people just recognize this one as a substance. See, it's causing you trouble. See, it's causing you trouble. Look at your eyes. Look at your eyes. When I face this, simply just come out in our eyes. When I face this one completely disappears. Why this one does completely disappear? Because no substance at all. See, these are the body. Just act something like this. Even eyes, ears, or the nose, mouth, the kind of body and the thinking. The same function. See? Same function. When I face this, just come out. Just come out. Then when I face this, completely disappear. Nothing left at all. But what's the trouble is people memorize what's happened before. That's memory is another truth. Memory is a kind of function, only function, not a truth. You see, when I face this has come out first time. Then when I face this one completely disappeared. Nothing left in it. Then people just see this one again. Still there. This is a totally misunderstanding. This one just come out there. The first time, always. People don't know much about it. That's the reason people just admit or recognize the past, present, future. You see, that is a delusion. That is not true. Always, you see, our activity is six senses activity is always right now, right here, at the first time. not again, not again. Always the first time. Nothing, it doesn't cause us any trouble. See, always the first time. Look at you, look at you, our eyes. See did. See did. See, then, first time. Congratulations. See, got what do people think about again or still? No, that's a completely misunderstanding. That's a delusion. See, the memory causes us trouble. Memory causes us trouble. Okay. Okay. If you ask me if there is no more activity when we die, there is. What kind of activity? You see, we become cold, we lose our color, a rigor mortis set in. We do not say it's hard when we hit our pinch. We have a funeral and leave the house. There's such kind of activity. What people think about? See, what people think when we just die and nothing more, nothing else. See, listen, just act. See, this one's activity is still come out. This the just as just mentioned. So endless. Never end. See, what again she says is our activity is nothing concerned with thinking of soul. Nothing concerned with the thinking of soul. Our activity is endless. So we don't need to worry about what's happening after death. so many activities just come out even after death. Our true life is eternal, endless. People think about after this, everything is end. No, totally misunderstand. See, we never be die. We never be able to die. See, that's much our life is eternal. So once you just realize who you'll be able to get this reality. Our life is eternal. See, eternal. Never end. Never end. Never end. But even you just recognize this reality in concept, you never be satisfied with it. You never be able to satisfy with it. So once you just become as it is, then you'll be able to just accept this reality without any doubt at all. See, that's the reason we have to do zazen. You see, but zazen is whatever thinking or thought come out in our mind without any reason. So we don't care much about anything. People care much. People care much about it too much. It's caused us trouble. You don't need to worry about it. We never So we never have acted by thinking or so. Our activities, our true activity, or our activities as Master Drogen does teach us. Our activity is a complete and universal. Nothing concerned with the thinking of thought. So you don't need to worry about the thinking at all. That's it. Then you'll be able to just realize our activities is so huge. Nothing concerned with the thinking of thought. Then you'll be able to be free from everything. And non-self is a universe. This reality you'll be able to gain. Okay. This is a reality of a human being and things. So everything, see, the life of everything is eternal. So we don't need to worry about anything. When we say that person has died, it is a living person. The self who is making death a problem. As I just told you, when we just see the kind of dead person, he is dead. He is already dead. He is already died. He never says so. That kind of person never.
Isu-san no Yuige is last was Tarai kara Tarai ni utsuru chimpunkan.
That's very famous. You know much about Iki-san. He's a very famous Japanese master, Zen master. Then when she just face to death, he said, this is very famous saying, you see, even I die, I never go anywhere. I never go anywhere. I'm always be right now, right here. So, however, if you ask me where you are, I never answer. I never answer. Very, very good. See? Even we just go, even we die, we never go anywhere. We never go anywhere. We just always right now, right here. See? Because Iki-san just realized who he is. That's the reason he can say so. He can teach us something like this. Even we die, we never go anywhere because we are whole universe itself. Whole universe itself. See, we are whole universe. Have to go. Impossible. We are whole universe itself. We never go anywhere. Never we die. Even we are born. Doesn't matter. Nothing different. You see, that's much our true existence is so huge. That's the reason. That's the reason. Not the things are the Ikis are just realized. And then he can say, he can just teach. Even we die, even I die, I never go anywhere. I'm always right now, right here, because I'm a whole universe. Such a great teaching. So, is that so? Okay, this when we say that, so that person never say I'm I'm a dead person. We say so. He is a dead person. We say so. So never misunderstand. Never be misunderstanding. See, only person who just face a kind of dead person just have a trouble question. See, but it's not still isn't a thinking. Even you just see it, even you just face the dead person. See, you never care much about the kind of thinking. So that's it. That's it. Nothing trouble. Nothing trouble. Okay. So all this thinking or thought, see, causes trouble. So you completely, once you just completely forget about the thinking of thought, then you'll be able to just realize what's going on right now. What's going on right now. Such a marvelous, wonderful situation, the seconds, whatever, you'll be able to realize. That's it. Okay. It is one's own view of death. You cannot know your own death. How very great. This is only only person who care much. The only person who care much about death. What's this? Life, aging, illness, and death. Have a trouble. Gary said he never have any trouble because he don't care much. He don't care much thinking us. Very great. Very great. Okay. It is not a matter of others. Now, how do we solve this problem? You cannot be saved by leaving it to others. But very fortunate, all these others, you can just figure out this problem. So continue constantly. If you can just do nothing, eventually, or finally, you'll be able to encounter essential self who is nothing concerned with such a life, aging, illness, and death. Very great. This is Shakyamuni Buddha's realization. See? Again, like Garrison. See? Again and again. See? A kind of 1 square meter space is totally enough. See? If you don't have library is more than you have such a huge space. That's totally enough. They simply sit on the kind of a cushion, down the cushion. Well, are you sitting on the chair? Are you sitting? Okay, that's enough. See, then whatever thinking or thought come out in your mind. See, that's the thinking and thought come up in your mind without any reason. So we don't need to care much about anything. Simply just release reality. This is it. if you can do that. So you'll be able to just encounter through yourself. Very simple. It doesn't cost you. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you anything. The kind of space become whole universe. Congratulations. It doesn't cost you anything. The cheapest way. cheapest way. Okay, very good. はい。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
はい